Good morning, YouTube. So today we are back out at the ranch. We're gonna head on out there. We're gonna lay out the off-grid studio pad. So I got Owen, my son, Elliot, his buddy that works for us, and then another one of our guys, Chad, that works for us. We're going to basically lay out the off-grid studio, the size, and we're going to dig those footings, get the footings all dug. Hopefully we'll get the forms up today. That's the idea. We're going to get the concrete forms up today, and then I'll send everyone. We'll come into town, we'll grab rebar, we'll grab some sand, and we'll grab some miscellaneous other things that we need. We'll come back. We're gonna set all that stuff up tomorrow, and then maybe we'll pour it. Maybe we get it poured this weekend. So if that's the case, that'll be freaking sweet. But yeah, stick around. We're gonna get on out there. Just stopped in and got my quickie biscuit and gravy with egg added. It's one of my little quick treats I get from the store that's out here by the compound Speedway Market in Bakersfield. They're a kind of a staple to the oil field worker out here in this area. It's like known as a breakfast spot. They got good sandwiches. Even grabbed a sandwich and some chips for later. But we're gonna head on out to the ranch right now, and we're gonna start laying out the area for the foundation. We might play around with our motocross jump a little bit, and we're just gonna do some dude stuff out at the ranch. So check it out. A little overcast out. Yeah, we definitely got some cloud cover out today. No moisture, just cloud cover. All right, we made it. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot cooler today than it was yesterday, so that's nice. We're gonna get these fuel cells put back together. So there's my filters. Okay, think we got the right one finally. Yep, that's money there. Okay, we're all set. That's good. Now let's get the battery hooked up to it and see if that solved the problem. My new clippers installed on the battery, and now it's the moment of truth. We're going to fire this thing up and see if it actually pumps this time. Sounds a lot stronger. Let's see what we got. Okay, it works. We are back in business, guys. We got a little leak right there. Where's it leaking from? Oh, maybe not. It was leaking out of that. Okay. All right, we have diesel. We are primed and ready to roll. Now I have a nice little fuel cell we can use for all the equipment around here. It's gonna be awesome. Now I'm putting it in the back of that truck. So here's our lumber that we have accumulated for the off-grid build. Got a lot of lumber, got lots of lumber, lots of beams, and probably there's some studs there. We're gonna probably have to buy some studs and some things like that, but for the most part, We have everything we need to do this thing. But like I showed you yesterday, that's pretty sad. That's a sad looking setup there. So we're gonna use up this water since it's already all loaded down, and then we're gonna switch to the dually. So that'll be something we get done today too, I hope. We'll get the dually set up. At the vise that I brought out yesterday, a vise is a must-have out at the ranch. Inherited this metal table, and it already had a vise mount right here. So guess what? Hopefully those holes match right up, and we will mount the vise to that. Definitely a stark difference in the temperature today. Yesterday I was out here with no shirt on. Today I have a hoodie and a long sleeve shirt, and I'm cold. So just that little bit of cloud cover really makes a difference. Just a beautiful day out, guys. And I don't have a key for it, so I'll have to go back down there and get a key. But I wanted to show you guys my view. And some people may not think it's beautiful, but I sure do. Look at this. I mean, looks like they could be getting a little moisture up in the foothills up that way. And everything had a little moisture on the windshield out here this morning, but definitely no rain occurred. So here is the outside edge. I have this deep ravine right here. The edge of the building will be somewhere right in here, and I'm gonna make a L. So I'm actually gonna probably push this out a little bit, mess with this a little bit, and I'm gonna have a little port, like a little L part that swings out, and then my deck will grab onto that and extend around and around that way. But I'll have a little deck right here that I can sit on and be basically sitting right out over the edge of this little hillside here. Should be real fun. I went ahead and brought the 259 up. So when I built this pad a while back, I wasn't exactly sure the dimensions I wanted to go with the building, but now I am, and I'm looking at about 30 by 40. I know I said it was going to be a little smaller than that, but I went ahead, since I've got the room, I'm going to make the pad 30 by 40. So I'm not sure if I'll make the building that full size, but I'm definitely going to make the pad. I'm just going to do a thicker pad. I'm thinking about doing a 6-inch pad with reinforced with steel and no footing. There's not going to be a whole lot of weight to this thing. I'm not worried about any kind of settling, so that could be the way to go. I'm going to think about that for a little bit. We have the excavator here. I still may do a small footing. I'll probably end up doing a thickened edge around the perimeter, not a huge footing. I think that makes sense. It's a single story, nothing crazy. But what I did notice was, with the size that I want to go, my corner of my building is going to end up right up against this ledge here. So I got the skid steer out. We're going to knock this down and swale it and make it like more of a 45-degree angle. So that's what we're going to work on now. All right, I got the water up here with our bad boy water set up. And I just soaked this a little bit over here. Now I'm gonna get in the machine and I'm gonna work that dirt a little bit. Okie doke, so we moved a little bit more dirt. we're gonna try to parallel this fence and we'll come right off the fence. I think I want to go 10 foot here, 10 foot here, and then maybe 12 foot there. All right, we're gonna get our string up. Just go 11, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mark's already right there. You got a mark right there at 11, I'm pretty sure. Double check it, but hold him up against that post over there with this tape. No, you need the other end, Elliot. Back, yeah.
You said back?
Butt the post. Yeah, okay, so that mark's good. So pretty much parallel with the fence, 11 foot off the fence here is where we're gonna start. See, I got that shelf graded down. Okay, so the pad that I did is quite a bit out of level. I just eyeballed it. I didn't have a laser, so now I need to move some dirt real quick since I got everybody here. We're gonna put some hydraulic fluid in this and take it up on top. So we're gonna cut this in. Got to go down quite a bit up here on the high side. So I finally got some help today, which is nice. Owen and Elliot brought these cabinets down here. So this is a nice cabinet that Zach had, and he's wasn't using it anymore. It's like a fireproof cabinet, so I'm gonna use it out here until he wants it back. Keep it out here at the ranch. But I've got the water truck over here, and I'm gonna switch out to the dually. We got Owen and Elliot are gonna get the camper and everything out of the back. So they're gonna get this camper out, get this whole truck cleaned out, including the cab, right? You're gonna clean the cab out. This is, I mean, I don't even, it's tore up, so just trash it. And then this rack, I wanna take this rack off and put on this truck. I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but that's my plan, is put this rack on here, and then this is gonna be my little ranch truck with the rack.
You gonna sell me this one after you take that off?
Well, I was thinking about putting those tires that I have at the other shop on it.
The big ones?
But it needs it would have to have a 6-inch lift to put those on.
Yeah, well, and the tranny needs to be rebuilt too.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy it, what do you want to give me for it?
What do you want for it?
$5,000.
Yeah, sure. How about I'll do $5,000 if you rebuild the tranny and leave the fuel cell in it.
No. How about $5,000 and I'll throw in those rims and tires that.
$5,000 is a lot for a truck with a
Those rims and tires are worth $1,500.
Kind of.
And then
I know what you paid for them, though. I know what you actually paid.
I paid $1,000 for them.
And you got a bunch of other parts too.
Yeah, well, that I haven't been able to use.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you take the rack off, take the front bump, get it all, we take to the couple little things, and then get a 6-inch lift, or $1,200 for this. I was looking at the lift the other day, $1,200 for a 6-inch lift.
I thought we had some of the parts for the lift that we got off that other truck too.
I would just buy a full kit all together, and then we can just throw the lift on it, put the rims and tires on it. It'll probably look pretty good. It needs body work, needs a little body work.
Yeah.
It needs a front bumper and valance. But after that, it would be a decent little truck. What do you think? 5? I'll sell you the rims and tires in the truck for 5.
I'll buy just the truck for 2.
Ha! Just the truck for 4.
For 4?
Yeah.
You said the rims were worth $1,500, so that's at least $35 at the highest.
All right, just the truck for 35.
Well, I didn't say that. That's not my actual offer. I was just
35 is as low as I'll go.
Not 3.
Nope, 35.
Even.
I'm sticking to 35 on this one.
Well, man, you sold him a truck that ran and drove for 3.
Oh, he likes me more.
Oh, he likes you more.
Huh?
I said you like me more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, exactly. Love you too, Dad.
All right. Well, think about it. It's on the table, or I'll just rebuild it myself. Put the rims and tires on it. Do all the stuff.
You got enough 4-wheel drive.
It's up to you. All right, to be continued on that. All right. So they're charging the battery on that. I got my little trailer behind the Pioneer. So that's really handy for around here. I got my tools in here, and I got my little trailer. I can carry stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's take the skid steer back up top, and we're gonna help Chad with the finish leveling out that pad, get it nice and perfect. Shado, you having fun? Yeah, so here we go, guys. Got the outside perimeter of this thing set up. What did we do? We went 30 by 40. Yep. So we're 1,200 square feet here. It's actually pretty good size. And you can see. And then we're gonna build a little nook off the front here, which is gonna be like a patio. And then from there, I'm gonna build a wood deck that goes out, and then we'll hang hang over this edge right here. So yeah, this is perfect. So I had to get some air in the old 415 here. That little compressor's handy. Oh yeah, we're good there. I'm gonna fix up the road coming in right now. That's what I'm gonna work on next. These birds have demolished my tractor. Quite a bit done today. I'm gonna take you up on top and show you in just a sec. We had to make some adjustments on the pad, and then I'm going to figure out where I want to put my plumbing. So I'm going to have a kitchen sink, a bathroom sink, a shower, and a toilet in that deal. We got the water truck here. I think it looks a lot better. It's still down a little bit in the front. So I'm going to try to find another hitch that I have that actually has like a 4. I think that's a 2-inch drop. That might be a 4, but I think I have a 6-inch drop that I can put reversed and put on there, and then this thing will set perfect even when it's fully loaded. We do have to get a battery for this one. Unfortunately, we were able to get it started, but as soon as I turned it off, the old battery gave out on her. So we're gonna change that out tomorrow. And right now, let's head on up to the top and see what the boys are up to. Looks good. All right. This is awesome. Been waiting a long time to do this. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna throw some sand up here in the middle and raise it up quite a bit, so it's we're not using so much concrete here, but we'll leave the edges. And so that's my version of a thickened footing. You don't even need to dig a footing on a pad like this. There's no weight to it, and what we're doing for the perimeter for the walls, even though there's not very little weight, we're gonna do a thickened edge. So what we do is nothing here, and then right about here we're gonna have sand, probably about 6 inches of sand. And that'll leave us with about a 4-inch pad out here in the center, and thickened edge, and thinner in the center. And then we'll be able to do all our plumbing and everything. We don't really have to do much digging, very little digging. And we're just gonna stub the pipes in where they go, and then get this thing poured. What's that?
I don't know, that's what I was wondering.
Like alarm.
Yeah.
H2S alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pretty soft right there.